Company's computer. On the computer. Messages. So the company wouldn't let someone keep her baby? Fucking hell. Alright, so we're creeping around the town of Edgewater. We are trying to see what's going on here. We're trying to find a spare flux capacitor type part for our ship. And meanwhile, everyone seems to be under the rule of some dodgy company. And everyone seems to be worried about being watched or what they say. Let's see what we can do. See if we can help some poor chumps out. Everyone's scared to go outside the walls. But not me! Because I can warp time!
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
That sounds horrible. Is this a police station? What's in the police station? There's some bullets. Bullets. So...
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Right, so the police and justice system is all super privatized. That sounds dodgy as hell. But I'm looking for work.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Ooh.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay, I was wondering how she was going to tell if they're legitimate fingers. Okay, well, I've got some questions if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay, does the name Phileas Wellis mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Well, he kidnapped me, unfroze me, and then shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I don't belong to a Spacer's Choice family.
It is for a Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Well, I assumed you were my nearest board authority.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
I see, okay, alright. So there was some other thing?
Something to report?
Criminal. Bounty records. All bounties posted. Open bounties. That would be the ones we've already got, right? Query. Iwami Antrim? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is a former mechanic. Terminated. Some of you remember him. I think I can be reading about bounties. I just want to go get the bounties. Exit. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know what I was expecting to find in there. But I looked anyway. I mean, you got to check, right? Could be some super-powered, awesome weapon. Oh, damn, that's a lot of layers to that cake of bullshit justices. Yes, Ali, you are correct. This whole place is super dodgy. Maintenance division. This is not where we're meant to go, but let's check it out. Use workbench. Ah, this is where you can tinker and stuff. And I think if you do stuff at the workbench, waste fewer parts. Model spaceship. Getting a whole bunch of model spaceships. I need resources so I can go and be awesome. What are we doing here? Spacer's Choice. Soul Tuna Cannery. Maintenance Division. Open last search. Searching in Illuminati? Is that supposed to be like the Illuminati? Records found. First entry. Illuminati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra. Oh, it's a person. Kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Japan. look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name till you give her one. Her name is Parvati. Parvati? Almost like Pavetta from Witcher, but it's not. Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. Okay. So the company wouldn't let someone keep her baby? Fucking hell. Company. Yeah, that's a good point. There's lots of tuna, but no ocean. Maybe there's an ocean nearby. Was there a... Did we see water? No, we looked out onto a bay, didn't we? Did we look out onto a bay earlier? I think we looked out into some watery type area. Yummy salt tuna. Alright. Yeah. Oh, balcony. Oh. Mag pick. Cool. I need more, though. And I need to get better at lockpicking. So I don't waste so many. Well, it's reading it as Sultans. Oh, Sultana. Yeah. Which is an Aussie thing. Sultanas, for those not from Australia, are basically raisins. But, I don't know. More shriveled? If that's possible. Save map. Alright, let's go.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Oh.
Heard Marauder's gone in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Okay. Hope Wilson's alright. Alright, I guess we're going into the cannery. Oh, another terminal. Logs. Notice, Edgewater canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards in health and safety. Schedule your sick leave, be considerate towards other members, lost hours must be compensated to the company. Wow, so if you're off sick, you owe the company for not doing the work. That is dodgy. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. You're having trouble paying your sick leave. Wow, this is bad. Allie Mae reckons the tuna is making people sick, and yeah, you might be onto something there. Remember, work invigors the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. That cannot be good. And some Adreno. Healy juice. Adreno equals heal juice. Big empty building. Another terminal. Lost and found. Logs. Found one left hand. Severed at the wrist. Some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Wow. There's a number of hands missing. Ali, no, I think that is the hand missing from that other dude. Ooh. Okay, there's loot in the lockers. Feel a little bit bad at stealing from workers. I mean, if you're playing this game purist, you just steal everything, right? But, you know, we try and be in the zone. How does a vending machine work? Vending machines offer a variety of items. A hack skill allows you to sell. Okay, well, I have that, so I can sell shit. Ink slips. Oh, if you talk, you get fired. Bard, we can't get in there. Is there another way in, though? Okay. We can go downstairs and... yeah. And get some more loot. The bin, I'm guessing, doesn't mean trash can. Almost like a game engine can't handle so many workers going on at once. Well, this is a lot of running around. Not looking now. Wink. Hello, sir. Mr. Trooper person.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Ellis! Hey, your name sounds familiar.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Ally Mae, no, I did not die from stealing. I just hit I did a quick load. Okay, Gravesite Fees, Miss Granger. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
That's fine, don't worry. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Wow, Jesus, that's so rough. So you have to pay your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Oof, you said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
So it's not the fault that guy shot himself whilst trying to shoot something else. All right. Oh, well, it must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime.
Like that.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You cannot be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
Alright, so this guy, well, he was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, I'll let you get back to work. This is so broken. Well, we're totally yanking that mag pick. Cutting this door while we steal more things. Okay, so this is the office of the boss man, so I'ma take everything. As long as that gal doesn't cop shit for it. Get on his computer. On the computer! Messages. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. It is her. Right, so she is the chief. Right, okay. Well, she is hopefully wealthy enough for me to steal from her. From R. Thompson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. Right, so if you get sick, they have the means to help. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. Of course. I wish I could treat every member of Space's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're in this together. Right, this company needs to go down. Personal files. Password required. Well, hack that shit. Yoink. Password, Tenderfoot. Okay. Probably shouldn't be yelling your password to people when you meet them. Continue. Personal files, last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Really? Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Well, I hope there's a way for us to take this entire company down, but even in doing so, I worry that the people then have absolutely nothing. Maybe we can find a cure and redistribute it. probably a good time to pause here. We shall continue another day in another episode. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Tell your mum I said hi.